Hey, what's going on, guys? Gillis TV back here with another Edmonton Oilers video. Of course, today being the last preseason game for the Oilers as they are in Vancouver to take on the Canucks. Of course, the NHL season technically starting today as the Buffalo Sabres and the New Jersey Devils are in Prague right now playing. Watching that game, actually, it's 3-0 Devils over Buffalo in the second period. But the Oilers lineups for tonight have came out. We'll go over that. Name not on the ice, so not too sure if it's going to be a guy going on waivers or if it's just an injury bug for this certain guy. Of course, playing for a spot on the opening night roster. We'll get into that in just a moment. But if you're new to the channel, like anything Edmonton Oilers related or NHL, I try to do one Oilers video every day or two, depending on the news, and try and cover the rest of the NHL. If you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, as we are 19 away from our goal of 1,000 subscribers, hoping to hit that by Wednesday, right before the home opener. Of course, Patrick from the Oilers Fanatic and Tyson from Dolany TV and I will be on hand for that game. Haven't missed a game in the last 4 years, I think it's been. So, of course, we'll go see the banner raised for being the Western Conference champions. But we'll get into it here as my Facebook is blowing up from messages from Patrick here. But the morning skate lines today were RNH, McDavid, and Hyman. Skinner with Arvidsson and Dry. Janmark, Henrique, Brown, of course, that line being put together last year and had some chemistry going. They continued it this year, especially in that practice that we've all watched. They've had the chemistry going in that, so I'm excited to see that line. And then, of course, we got Podkolzin, Philp, and Perry as the fourth line tonight with Kajula and Lavoie playing as the fifth. Of course, Derek Ryan not on the ice today. Hopefully it's just an injury or something else going on in the background. No one really knows as far as Twitter is saying right now anyway. So that's something to keep an eye on for Derek Ryan and the Edmonton Oilers. Ekholm with Bouchard. We finally get to see the pairing of Nurse and Emberson tonight in Vancouver. We'll see how they play together. I'm hoping Emberson is that guy for Nurse who can, stay back a little, let Darnell Nurse do his thing, take some ice time away from Nurse when it comes to certain areas on the PK and stuff. So hopefully Nurse can just play his game and Emberson can embrace being his D partner. Of course, Kulak is on the third pairing, and tonight it will be Troy Stetcher as his partner, and the fourth pairing was Dermott and Brown. And your goalies, of course, were Skinner and Rodrigue, I believe it was, for that. So those are the lines in the morning skate tonight for the Edmonton Oilers versus the Vancouver Canucks. That is actually being seen on Sportsnet. We don't have to watch it on Oilers Plus, listen to the radio. It is on Sportsnet, so we can enjoy some hockey tonight as it is the final preseason game. Also, just kind of wanted to elaborate on Dermott. Still on the PTO. Hasn't been cut from it. I think they like what he brings to the table. And I think Knoblauch has a decision here with all three of those guys, Dermott, Stretcher, and Brown. I believe Josh Brown would be the one for sure, maybe going on waivers and being sent down. That's my honest opinion of it. I think, yes, he is a great physical defenseman, puts his body in the way, but watching him, the penalties, and I just think Dermott has outplayed Brown. Of course, Dermott is a left defenseman, but can play right side. So there's that. I think they're just going to look at Troy Stetcher tonight. I believe it may come down to Dermott and Stretcher, and that the Oilers haven't made any waiver or send downs in the last few days due to the fact maybe injuries could be a factor after tonight's game. So they don't have to send down guys to, I believe it's the 8th. They have to be roster compliant. So with that being said, some of these guys are still up here fighting for a spot. Of course, we all know that fourth line C. I do like Noah Phillips' game for fourth line C. And I think I actually like Dermott's game too. So hopefully he gets a contract with the Oilers, in my honest opinion. We all have our different opinions. But that's pretty much it for me today. Day off today. Got the Oilers jerseys hung up there. Watching some NHL as, like I said, the New Jersey Devils and the Buffalo Sabres are in Prague playing right now. And yeah, season opener in 5 days. Can't wait. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Gillis TV. Have a good one.